Hey folks, this is Matt Rainwater, and today we're going to be reading episode 91 of Trailer Park Warlock, and this is going to be the season finale for season 3. So let's pick up from where we left off. So last episode, we had Jake talking to Nate and Candace about the tarot cards, right? Well, let's see. Are they still holding? Seems like maybe so. Here we go. So, Trailer Park Warlock, a long day. Did y'all get rid of them cards? Mm. Hey, we gotta go to school, Mr. Baker. Bye bye. Oh. Nate, Candace. Hold your horses, kids. Yeah? Magic's real dangerous stuff, y'all, and I think you should know that pretty well by now. So I just think there might be some things I could teach y'all. So Jake's, he's on to it. You mean we could be your apprentices, Mr. Baker? An appendix? What's that? Yes, please, can we? No, I didn't say that, Nate. I can't legally apprentice y'all. You're too young, but then that means I could be a warlock just like my granddad, and you could teach me to build a giant golem, and then one thing at a time, Nate. Look, I gotta get going to work. You two be careful with those cards and talk to me before you start doing anything magical next time, alright? Okay. How much do you pay apprentices? Like I said, there's some legal string around that stuff, but you can ask me anything you want. But maybe you could ask your union if I could be an apprentice. How about we start with asking your ma first, alright? I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, right. That's poor Nate. His mom is like this constant thing that Jake is using as a defense. um. Anyway, where were we? Ah, hell, it's already 9? I'm gonna have to really gas it. Vroom. This quiche stuff ain't too bad, though. And so now begins a little bit of a montage. Jake at work. 9:30 a.m. Holy! Man, let's get you disenchanted before this hex gets worse. 11:30 a.m. Sir, could you get in here and stop your dog from eating all these eyeballs? Munch, yum. God, what happened there? 1:30 p.m. Gotta say, this quiche is really growing on me. I bet beer would go good with this. 2:30 p.m. Sir, what I'm saying is the entire field's cursed. It's not just the pitcher's mound. Well, how much is that gonna cost? 3:50 p.m. Were you able to bring all that I require? 30 grams. You got any idea how hard it is to make Necromite Man? No, that's why I ask you. 5 p.m. Jake. Oh, sorry, y'all. Jake. Just who I wanted to see. Ding ding. Catch anything good, Russ? 6 p.m. Excuse me, but have you seen my pants? So Jake is doing some stuff for Russ, obviously. 7 p.m. Well, hey, look at it this way. You gotta change the oil in your truck every so often, right? It's the same with your soul. Oh, I see. That really puts things in perspective. So, I don't know. Some of y'all will notice this. Some of y'all won't. I'm kind of reusing this gag from the last time that Jake and Herman did stuff for uh, helping Russ's ghost that he trapped crossover. 8 p.m. Phew. I don't know. I like that. I like the idea behind that joke because it's like the idea is essentially Jake kind of uses that with every ghost who is like hesitant about crossing over. Like that is this really fitting analogy for their, karma or soul or whatever. So now we come back to Dutch. Just sitting outside, and it looks like the sprout has grown a lot. It's only been a day. Hey there, Dutch. Yeah, you bet it was a long day. Damn, buddy, what have you been feeding that thing? Is it supposed to grow that fast? Mm. Fetch me a beer, will ya, Dutch? I need to take a seat here for a second. Well, there's fish sticks in it for you, I promise. So Dutch has chilled out a little bit. Thank you much, sir. Hell of a day, man. Hell of a day. I kind of want to say that line differently because it's more like hell of a day, man. Hell of a day. Is your haunted house making even daily chores impossible? Do you toss and turn at night because pesky visitors just won't leave you alone? I see. Darla is having a hard time going to sleep. And she's looking at the will of abandon still on her hand. I guess she's unable to get rid of it. Can't keep greedy bureaumancers from the IRS at bay. And we see Set, his assistant, whose name is Herman, by the way. So there's 2 Hermans in this story so far. One call can change it all, just like magic. Hi, my name is Jake Baker, and I do blessings, banishings, readings, transformations, and divinations. I'm a local union-certified warlock, and I'll work for your peace of mind. So this is the commercial that we saw at the beginning of the season. Just wanted to end the season this way. Jake Baker Warlock. Call today, 719-555-2323. Peace of mind not guaranteed. Jake Baker Warlock is not responsible for possession, sleep paralysis, government invasion of privacy, revived eldritch horrors, apocalyptic visions, curses, dimensional incursions, missing time or limbs, literal acts of God, and other... I don't remember what that word was supposed to be, and I cannot read it. Other mistakes, often probably mistakes. I can't remember. Often associated with misfortunes. That's right, and other misfortunes associated with a Mansers labor union. Nate, it's bedtime. TV off. Nate has a couple of VHS cassettes here. Starjam 2, Home with Friends. I don't know if Home with Friends is gonna land with everybody, but I was trying to make some sort of joke of what the opposite of Home Alone would be. Winston checks in. TV turns off. Till next time. So before we get to the Terror of the Week, so that's everything for season 3. Try to end it in a way that I would be satisfied with, with that just being the season. Now, clearly, there are some things that have gone unresolved, which is the first time I've ever done that. Season 2, both season 2 and season 1, I tried to resolve everything that was there and set up. This one, as we will find out in a second, because I'm going to talk about this in the afterword, I am carrying over a couple things into the next season, right? So we have Eris. That's kind of an open question mark. Set, obviously. Although with Set, it's sort of Set's MO is to cause chaos. He's not like he's going to change what he's doing. And then the big thing is Darla, right? Darla has the will of abandon. Still scrawled onto her palm, much like Pontu in season 2. So, one wonders what's going to happen next. And then, of course, there's Nate and Candace with the tarot cards, and what are the odds also that their friends also have some tarot cards sitting around? So there's a lot of stuff hanging in the air, right? Anyway, I'm gonna get back to some of that stuff in just a moment. But before then, let's go over the Tarot of the Week. So the Tarot of the Week is the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands represents further progress in your work, further progress in your path, your journey in life, and you're in the home stretch. You're getting towards the end. Even though it's a huge burden, it's a very difficult struggle, and it requires an incredible amount of patience, of strength, of just, fortitiveness, basically. I don't know if fortitude. Thanks. Requires an incredible amount of fortitude. So So the Ten of Wands represents coming towards the end of that path of progression, basically. So it's generally a good positive card, but it has a caveat, which is the caveat is you're not done yet. So anyway, and we'll get back to the social media stuff in just a second. So at the end of this episode, I have a little, like I like to do at the end of seasons, a message from the author. So let's read this. And so ends Season 3 of Trailer Park Warlock. I realize there are some questions still hanging in the air, and hopefully they're not so pressing that you won't be able to withstand the wait for the answers that come in the next season. So please, dear readers, hold tight. There's more to come. I'd like to take a moment to thank all of y'all who read this story and have kept up with it from its inception. Somehow, this bizarre little tale continues to keep going, and I have all of you to thank for it. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for continuing to read, share, monetarily contribute, make fan art, and give feedback on this story. Y'all help keep the lights on. That's true. Thanks, y'all. As for the next season, well, I'm still working a couple of things out, but I intend on beginning to bring the saga of Jake Baker, the working class warlock, to some kind of satisfying conclusion. And next season will be part 1. I want to delve into the relationships established and being established, focus a little less on world building and more on character development. That being said, there is going to be some more lore. There will always be lore. I can't help myself, I guess. And there's going to be plenty of silly gags and the usual stuff you would expect from the story. But I have some questions I want to answer regarding the relationship between Jake and Darla, Set and Aris, and whatever else I can manage to cover in under 26 episodes. Seasons 4 and 5, and I should probably say that in a better way. When I say 26 episodes, I mean 26 episodes for Season 4, and then 26 episodes for Season 5. So, be about 52 plus episodes. Seasons 4 and 5 will be quite an undertaking, and I'm getting myself mentally prepared for what will likely be a creative marathon as we start to enter the home stretch. But I'll leave y'all for now to ponder these possibilities for the time being. In the meantime, if y'all have any questions you wish to leave me for the Season 3 wrap-up, questions concerning Season 3, the characters and world of Trailer Park Warlock, etc., please leave them in the comments and I'll start picking out the most pressing queries to answer for y'all in a couple of weeks. Additionally, if you have any fan art you'd like to see featured in the wrap-up episode, you can send it to me via email. That's mattjrainwater@gmail.com, or tag me on Instagram at MatthewRainwater. Until then, I'm going to take a breather, burn some sage, charge some crystals, and relax for the first time in a while. Take it easy until next time. May all your fries crinkle and your rising signs twinkle. Signed, MJ Rainwater. So, if you're watching this video around March of 2021, please leave a comment in YouTube or on Patreon or also on the webtoon itself if you have any questions that you'd like to see answered in the Season 3 wrap-up. And if you have any, and like I said, if you have any fan art, please tag me on social media, email me, etc., etc. So anyway, speaking of social media, if you're watching this, you may or may not be subscribed to me on YouTube, but my YouTube channel is Matt J. Rainwater. Please give a like to this video if you will, and subscribe and leave a comment. patreon.com/MattJRainwater. On Twitter, it's at MattJRainwater, and on Instagram, at MatthewRainwater. Anyway, it's been good, and we will do this again soon, all right? Y'all have a good one. Bye.